So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to create an opt-in that allows someone to get a free download from you, like a lead magnet. So let's go and create the funnel right now. We're going to go to the different templates that we offer. We're going to click lead magnet, and let's just say we want this one here, which is a nice simple kind of, opt-in, download the free report. So I'm going to type in like free download and then save. And then Fast Files will get that straight up like so. Obviously you can change the design. So if you're not keen on that color or whatever, we can make it black. And then, why don't we just change the border? Let's just change the border there to another color, like maybe this orange. There you go. And now it looks a little bit more kind of blended. You can change the text, of course. If you're not sure how to do this kind of stuff, then check out the tutorials that we have on the builder itself, but it's dead simple, as you can see. So here's what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to set up this form first of all. And with this particular funnel, you've got two options. You can have them fill out this name and email address and then click download and go to a thank you page, which has a link to download the free report or whatever your freebie will be. Or you can just say, thank you for filling out the form. Now please go and check your email. And that's where they're able to download the free thing that you're offering them. So there's two different ways of doing it. I'm going to show you both in this video. Of course, there's pros and cons with each. If you do it so that they land on the thank you page after filling this out and they're able to download it straight away, in theory, they could enter any email address and name and still get it. Whereas they have to enter an email address that they really are using if you say to them that you're going to send it via email. So there's something to think about right there. So let's now take a look at the setup. You want to name this form something that will make sense to you later on. So let's just call it free download. And then if you want to be notified anytime somebody fills out this form, just enter your email address there. If you need to enter multiple email addresses, you can separate them with a comma. Change the button text there, like this is set up to, be downloading a free report. It could be an ebook, whatever you want. And then action on submit. If we are doing it via email, if we're going to deliver the free download by email, you can actually just use a thank you message and just put thank you, please go and check your email. But what I'm going to do is do it this way, which is to send them to the next page. And that next page will just be this one, next funnel step. And there we are. Now we're going to want to connect anyone who fills out these details into an email list. So let's just put my list. There we are. And then now they're in an email list, they're going to be in marketing up here. So you're able to then go and email them and keep in touch with them and so on. You can enable double opt-in as well if you want to. What does that mean? Well, it means they have to actually click on a link within their email before they're added to the email list. So that's like a doubly sure way of making sure their email is correct and they really wanted to subscribe. You can also tag your contacts once they filled out the form. I'm just going to do that and just type in, say, free download as the tag, which is going to be added to their profile. And that is it. So that's the setup there for this particular funnel, or this particular form, should I say. Now what we're going to want to do is just to check the fields there. The first one is saying enter your name. So we want to make sure that it's mapped to a CRM property. So basically, if that says name and it's name here, then that's perfectly fine. You can choose whether you want to make it required or not, so they have to complete it. And then you've got the email address there as well. Let's make sure that's all good, and that's mapped to the email address in their profile as well. So that's all perfect. And there we are. Next, you've got some styling options, which you can do here. So if you're not keen on the button, perhaps you don't like that particular, kind of style, you can play about with it and do rounded edges and different colors and many different things. Even, effects like this, you can do all kinds of different things that just try it out and get it the way that you want it to look. Then just click save. And so now if we go and complete this, let me just click preview right here, and we'll just type in something there, and then an email address, someone opting in. Whoops, let's just put an @ symbol in there, and then download the free report. That will enter them into the database and then say this: thanks, you can download the free report with the button below. And I'm going to show you where you would upload your free download into the system so that they can download it in a moment. So that's the one way of doing it. A very, very simple kind of, first page, second page, there's your download. Thanks very much. So one thing you're going to want to do, as I said, is to make sure that the thing that you're giving away is in the system. The quickest, easiest way to do that is to go Settings, File Manager, View All Files, maybe add a folder. Let's just call it PDFs, or like that. And now we can go and upload a PDF to the system. And I'm just going to type in that right now. Just grab any old PDF that I can find. There we are. Open that. And there it is. There's our free kind of lead magnet that we're giving away. And so what you'll do now is simply connect the download button here on the thank you page to that file. So we'll go to Files, then we'll go and find the file, which is right there, select it, and then click Select. And that's it. When someone clicks that button now, they will get that particular thing. So let's just click Download, and there it is. There's the freebie PDF right there. So you can also adjust the look and feel of this page as well. So that's very simple to do in the same way that you do all the other pages. Now, looking at the other way of doing things and not showing them this download button on the thank you page, all you need to do is just delete it and then put thanks, and then we can put in a message there, something like, please check your email for your free download. There we are. And let's just increase the font size a little bit like that, and then just click Save. Now what we've got to do is set that up to actually happen so that when they have filled out the details, they get an email with a link to download their free report. Where do you do that? Very easy. Go to Marketing, and we're going to set up a brand new automation. Now it's worth noting, before you can actually use this system and the automations, you're going to need to go to Settings and then add a domain that you can email from. Just follow the instructions. You just put in your email address there, your domain, sorry, not your email address, so www. whatever, and then follow the instructions and then fill out these brand details here so that you're able to start using the automated email system. And again, there's other tutorials that will teach you exactly how to do that. Once you've done that, click Create Automation. Let's just call it Free Download Delivery. So it makes sense. We understand later on, if we look at it, what it does. Next, we're going to add a trigger. So the trigger will be that they've been tagged with free download. That's how people come into this email sequence that we're about to set up. Then we just click the plus symbol and we'll say that we want to send them an email. So we'll call it like your free download. And then your details will go in the from name just there. And then your email address will go there like so. And then we'll start building out the email. Now you've got all kinds of different templates that you can use there again, or you can, of course, just design something from complete scratch. So I'm going to just use, let me have a look at this one. Looks like a nice simple one. I'm going to use that. And it just says, hello, name your requested specific action. We just put, let's just change this to, here is your free download. And then this button here, we'll just change that to say download report. And now this button will link to the file. So there's the file and there's the PDF. Just click select and then save. And that's it. So this person will now, if we just save this up here, we have to put in a company name and a company email address and stuff, or company address to get this to approve. Just click anywhere on the screen and that's it. There's your flow. So someone goes into here when they filled out the form, they get the free the email with the free download button right in there. You click save, and then you would switch on this automation, which I can't do because I haven't set up all of the email domain and everything else, which you will have done. But you just literally can just switch it to on, and then that will then activate. As you can see, some of the email steps have not been done. That's because we haven't set up our domain. And then that will work beautifully. So people will get that straight away. So there's the two different methods that you can go ahead and build a free download funnel using FastFunnels.